You hear that? That's a tsunami warning. Coming at you from beautiful, sunny, gorgeous Maui, Hawaii, where, pardon that, see there? Emergency alert. In the middle of a tsunami warning here. By the way, this vlog is brought to you in part by Menage a Trois, because Menage a Trois. Also because trois means three, and three happens to be the amount of vlog posts that I've created and I haven't had the courage to post. But this time it's different. If you're watching this, at least, that means that we are live. We are on the YouTubes. So I was encouraged and inspired to do this vlog today, despite my many attempts and not posting, by a few different things. I mean, maybe it was the tsunami warning, the possibility of our doom, which is not true. Here in beautiful Maui, on the Kaanapali shore, we've been reassured that this is probably the safest place in Hawaii to be. So, although my heart goes out to all those who are affected by the tsunami, I'm grateful that we are where we are and we can enjoy beautiful views like that and just wait for, I guess, a tsunami to pass by. So we're approximately an hour out from a potential impact. So that may have been one of the inspirations. Another inspiration may have been just, being in a good spot, being in a good place, being out here in beautiful Hawaii where we can enjoy the beach vibes, sipping on some pretty good wine. But ultimately, I think the biggest inspiration, which has always been constant, even in the other three vlogs that I did not post, biggest inspiration has always been other creators that I've been following, that I've been consuming content for the past couple months. Ever since I got the Insta360 X5, which is what I'm recording on here today, which is what I'll be recording all my vlogs on, currently using Instaframe mode. But yeah, ever since I got this camera, I didn't get it with a purpose. I didn't get it with any real intention. I figured be a good action camera, get some really cool perspectives, but I never really knew what to do with it. And then I saw my very first vlog episode by Chris Meets Chris, and I'll link his video in the description. So Chris Meets Chris, I saw him vlogging with the X5 from his one wheel, and it was the coolest thing that I had seen. And I said, you know what? Maybe vlogging is something I could do with my X5. And then I watched other creators. Basically, ever since tapping onto Chris's video, opened up the rabbit hole, and I began consuming content from great creators, using a lot of different cameras, using a lot of different approaches to vlogging, and they all inspired me. They all really encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone, because this right here, talking to a camera, posting on YouTube, that's not me. Speak to anybody that knows me, that's not me. Not a creative. I'm not, or at least I've never considered myself to be creative. I'm not a photographer, videographer, don't have that kind of background. Just a guy with a camera. And things to share, like this. How often do you get to share your experiences So, like, just come on. Like, how often do you get to share this, you know? It's beautiful. So yeah, so that was that's the reason why I'm here. That's the reason why I'm creating now, even though it's extremely outside of my comfort zone, extremely outside of, you know, anything I've done before. I know that our legacy, who we are, is defined by the things that we create, the things that we put out into the world. Not necessarily YouTube, although YouTube has made it significantly easier to put out material, put out content, to put out feelings and ideas. But yeah, your ultimate legacy, what you leave behind, that's really I believe that's what defines you, right? It's not about how much money you make, or it's not about how much things you have, but it's your legacy is what you leave behind. And YouTube, like I said, has made it really easy to leave something behind. And I don't expect this to be a huge channel. I don't expect this to be, I don't expect to have millions and millions of subscribers. That'd be cool. It'd be cool as hell. Hell, I would love for you to subscribe. But it doesn't have to be. Even if it's just me recording for my grandkids in 20, 30 years, that'd be cool. It's leaving them something that they can look back on. But like I said, I mean, I really got encouraged and inspired to do this by consuming content from that vlogging community. And that vlogging community has shown just how easy it could be, how a regular, ordinary dude can just go out there and create, and that's exactly what I'm looking to do on this channel. I'm currently living in Dublin, Ireland, which is really cool. I mean, that's somewhere I've been able to call home for the past 4 years, hailing from Miami, Florida, coming at you live from Maui, Hawaii. Isn't that cool? But yeah, so we travel around a lot. We do a lot of cool things as a family. So I would like to bring you along for that journey, bring you along for our adventures, right? I have a lot of things to share. So, and what better way to catalog it, to cement it in time, than by putting it out there on YouTube, creating some digital content, and just having it there to share with a community. The vlogging community, like I said, they've been very encouraging. They've been very motivating. I hope to one day call myself part of that vlogging community. But yeah, that's where this is stemming from. So if you're watching this now, then that's a good thing. That means that I've overcome the hurdle. I've overcome that angst of posting on YouTube, and I've opened myself up, made myself vulnerable, and put out content for the world to see, right? Again, inspired by the beautiful views, inspired by the tsunami warning, maybe, but more than anything, inspired by all those other vlogging creators that have been posting, that have been, encouraging, and have really made me, just a regular guy with no background, feel like I can put something out there, like I can be part of this community. So this is part one. This is the very first post that I'll ever make on YouTube, but I hope to make many, many more. I've captured some amazing footage just on this trip alone, and I'm only at the halfway point. We still got plenty more to do. Tomorrow we'll be doing a trip to Hana, doing the infamous road to Hana, which another vlogger that has inspired me more than he knows, Cam Brown Vlogs. He recently did a whole Maui edition of his vlog. So although mine will not be nearly as cinematic as Cam's, but I hope to do some justice. Hope to put out some good footage, put out some good content out there to share with you all. So like this if you want. Subscribe would be great. But really, what would be most beneficial to me, I think what would really be best for me, is leave a comment. Tell me who you are, where you're from. Let's connect. Drop me some questions if you like. Drop me some ideas. You know, I have thick skin, so I'm willing to take some constructive criticism. Again, I'm making myself vulnerable putting this out there, but I really want to make this a thing, right? And I can only do that. I can only bring in an audience. I can only, connect with you if you tell me what you want to see. If you tell me what you're looking for, why you clicked on this video. Which most likely, if you're anything like me, you are neck deep in the vlogger community rabbit hole, and that's how you ended up on this video. But I thank you for clicking the video, and I look forward to connecting with all of you in the days, months, years ahead. Bye-bye for now.